Oh my god, dude, it looks so much better. Wow, I'm at 180 FPS in a beta. All right, these are the graphics performance settings that you will need to have in order to get above 144 FPS, hertz, or whatever you want to call it, frames at 1440p. In order to get these, you have to play around with your quality preset. It's kind of bugged right now. I had to restart the game and it updated and it started to work. Instead of going straight to custom, I went from balanced and then I went to performance instead of visual quality, and then I had all these settings. Render resolution, you want to make sure that is 100. You cannot have anything above or anything below that. This is going to be off. Nvidia DLSS and the image scaling both turned off because we're not running an AMD card. Obviously, that's off. FidelityFX is on, set to max. Anti-aliasing, set that to the lower version. And then level of detail is going to be low. Texture resolution, you want it to be set to normal. And then all of these are going to be low and low. This one, one of my friends, Forbes, he has this one a little bit higher. I just put mine to low. Bullet impact sprays, you always want to make sure that's on because that's cool. Shader quality, you want it to be low. Make sure you have your shaders installed. Tessellations off. On-demand texture streaming, this is kind of a weird feature. We make sure that's off. Stream quality is low. Shadow map resolution low. Spot shadow quality low. Cache, you always want it to be cached. You want this both on. Particle lighting's low. Ambient inclusion off. SSR off. Now this one's kind of experimental. Your reflex low latency, you can play with this. Sometimes it depends on the card you have. You sometimes want it on, sometimes you want it boosted, sometimes you want it off. Again, you're gonna probably need to test this, but for right now, we're just gonna try it with on plus boost. Depth of field's gonna be off. World motion blurs off. Weapon motion blurs off because this is just too cinematic and it gets, it just ruins your frames. Film grain set to 0. And then if you guys want to know what my Nvidia color settings look like, this is what I run for Call of Duty. This is only if you have an Nvidia GPU. I have brightness at 55, contrast 80, gamma 1.15, digital vibrance 75, hue 0. So 55, 80, 1.15, 75, 0, apply. And that's on your desktop color settings. Before I forget, also in the display, make sure you're on full screen. Full screen borderless is also okay, but you will lose a significant portion of your, it's either frames or it's your efficiency, so make sure it's set to full screen. Obviously on this monitor on a 3080 Ti, my refresh rate's 165 is for my monitor. Obviously make sure your display resolution set properly. I have all this stuff set to off. Aspect is auto. VSync, you never want that on, so off. Custom frame rate limit, this is up to you. I have mine set to 180. You can have it up to 200 or 165 if you want to peg it to your monitor. It doesn't really matter. 6060 for the menu and out of focus. Display gamma is standard. Brightness is, we can probably play with this. This one's supposed to be barely visible, so something like that. That's fine. Focus mode off. Dynamic range. Field of view, obviously make sure it's 120. ADS field of view. Make sure this is affected. That's going to be super important. Not independent. Don't do independent. Make sure it's affected. Weapon field of view, I have it on default. Third person's max. Vehicle default 100. There you go. And then if you want all of my keybinds, this is what I have right here. Mouse is set to 2.95, DPI is 1200. This is all standard. I haven't changed any of that. None of that's all changed. Then these are really going to be super annoying. Gameplay, crouch is toggle, prone is toggle, sprint, that's fine. Automatic tack sprint, you want that on. Double tap for tack sprint. I think it's single tap sprint is fine. We want this off for airborne, automatic mantle, independent movement, advanced settings, walk. This is grounded mantle. We want that off so you can slide cancel, and so that way you have both these off. Inverted slide, this is all, I think that's all pretty much standard. ADS set to hold. Sprint, tactical sprint, focus. Okay, interact is press. Weapon mount is toggle. Armor plate, apply all. Combat advanced settings, interrupt. This, I haven't changed any of these. Those all look fine. Vehicle camera, okay, this is all, that's fine. None of this, I don't think danger ping, double tap. That's fine, that's fine. Keybinds, forward, backward, left, right, interact, jump. Prone, I have set to Z. Change stance slide, I don't have that. Crouch slide is C. Sprint, okay. Movement advanced. I don't think we need any of this stuff. Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. Fire weapon, ADS, reload, next weapon. Let's see, unbind that. You don't want your scroll wheel bound. Weapon mount, probably unbind that one. Melee, unbind. Lethal supposed to be G, so I need a armor plate drop by. Okay, so we need to change that. Tacticals Q, field upgrades X. This one I think we had set to 4 previously, so we have to do all of our kill streaks at 5, 6, 7. Weapon inspect, alternative fire. This is to change your fire mode. Change zoom, toggle hybrid. I don't think that really matters right now. Previous weapon, we're gonna unbind that, switch to this. Whole UI is really bad. They need to work on this. Night vision goggles, obviously N. Kill streaks. So this one we're gonna set to 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it should be good. Lethal, yeah, tactical. I think we just did the combat advanced keybinds. We're not gonna drive too many vehicles around here. Show map. We're gonna unbind this from caps. Ping. Ping is supposed to be E. Ping wheel. Danger ping. That's already double tap from earlier. Change it. We don't need the loadouts. Push to talk. We're gonna have set that to T. Settings, menu, social. Okay. This is the updated way on how to slide cancel. This is particularly for keyboard and mouse, but it also works on controller. Make sure you have automatic sprint or automatic tack sprint turned on. And the one thing that you want to change is your weapon mount activation turned to ADS melee. And that actually makes it a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. And then you can have grounded mantle on and automatic ground mantle off. So you can have the rest of everything pretty much default. You don't need to change anything. And that way you won't be mounting on the walls and other pieces of cover. So give it a try. Let me know how it feels. Nice job. And that should do it for all of the settings for you. Enjoy the Modern Warfare 2 beta, and let me know if you have any questions down below, and I'll do my best to answer them, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much, everybody.